Hey guys, this is JT Works on Cars. Today I'm going to show you guys how to change your rear differential fluid on your GR86 or BRZ. This also applies to the first generation. So this part right here is your fill plug washer. This is your drain plug washer. You're going to need 2 quarts of 75W90 or 75W85, whatever you want to use. Just the 90 is easier to find. You need a 10mm hex bit on a ratcheting wrench. Then you need a torque wrench that is capable of 36 pound-feet of torque and a fluid transfer pump or some way to get the fluid in. You can buy the Valvoline squeeze bags. This is just easier for me to find versus the squeeze bags. Let's get right into it. Alright, so this is your rear differential. This is your fill plug. This is your drain plug. You always loosen the fill first because if you drain out the fluid and the fill is stuck, how are you going to fill this up? Do you really want to drop your whole differential and try to fill it in from the bottom? No, you don't. But let's get your 10mm hex bit. It says LSD on here, so that's how you know that's your rear diff fill plug. Since I did torque this down last time, it comes off very easily. We verified this is loose now. So let's get the drain pan right underneath. And this is the drain plug focus. Yep. And you want to make sure this car is level on 4 jack stands, because if you do it jacking up only the rear, you will under or overfill the fluid, and that's no good, because to fill it up you pump in fluid until it drips out. So if it's tilted one way or the other, obviously the fluid sloshes in one direction. So I like to remove the fill all the way. That way there's not a vacuum causing the fluid to pump out in like surges. As you see, the washer is stuck on here. This is why it's called a crush washer. See how it's flattened? Alright. Let's remove the fluid out. I changed this at 4,500 miles. I'm now at 19,000 miles. I'm aiming for every 15,000 intervals. And I see the fluid's still pretty healthy. There's a little bit of metal buildup here on the magnetic drain plug, but that's totally normal. Just because, you know, as gears mesh against each other and collide, metal wears. As long as there's not big chunks, you're fine. Alright? And while the fluid is draining out, let's prep everything else, such as your crush washers. So once your fluid comes out to a slow drip like that, get your drain plug right here with the new crush washer. Verify there's no crush washer on here, because if you double crush washer or double gasket, it will leak. So just put in the drain plug, thread it in a couple threads by hand. You know, obviously, you know my line by now. Doing things one-handed is very difficult, especially if you're holding a camera in your left hand. Alright, we got a couple threads in. Just wipe the area clean a little bit, and you torque the drain plug down to 36 pound-feet of torque. I like to use torque wrenches for anything like this because it's very easy to over tighten stuff, in my opinion, versus under tightening it. You know, 36 pound-feet really isn't a lot. That's a little bit more than most oil drain plugs for the engine. So this is my torque wrench. I've already set it to 36. I can feel the crush washer starting to crush. Yep, now it's torqued. And check that out, that's my white line differential bushing inserts. They make a big difference in feel of driving. I'll make a review on that next time, but let's fill this up. Alright, let's start pumping the new fluid through that hole. So you get a fluid transfer pump just like this and insert it in your bottle. You're gonna feed this hosing inside the fill plug, and you keep pumping until the fluid drips out. And this is what the process looks like. You just literally pump until the fluid drips out that hole. I'm gonna get a better angle for you guys. You literally just pump in like it's like 1 quart and some change. I believe it's like 1.2 or 1.3. Obviously you just pump like this until it drips out. I'm gonna turn off the camera for now, and I'll show you what it looks like when it drips out. Alright, once it starts dripping out the fill plug like that, fill hole, you're gonna put in your fill plug right back in. Excuse me, I dropped it. So, alright, so it's time to put the fill plug back in and torque it down to 36 pound-feet of torque. Let's see, where's that hole? Man, this is why recording with one hand says I really need to buy a bipod or something. Alright, yep, I got the fill plug right back in. And once it drips out like that, like I said, you know you're done. Alright, let's torque it down and call it a day. Smooth everything out the way. I'm only torquing it down, holding it here because I don't want to round off the Allen head or strip the fill plug, because I am doing this one-handed. Yep, torque down to 36 pound-feet of torque, and just wipe the work area down, and job complete. Next time I'll show you guys how to do the transmission fluid. I am going to do it today, it's just on a bit of a time crunch, so I can't record it.